And Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is moving to take back control of the state's massive pension fund. That's from the hands of private asset managers who invest part of the money in communist China. Here's more.
Governor Ron DeSantis said the move looks to protect the state's investment. He cited the non-transparent nature of Chinese companies and their potential involvement in human rights abuses. Those problems mainly deal with Beijing directly, but are also linked to Chinese companies. That's because many of them work with Chinese police and the country's military system. The Florida governor ordered the state's retirement system to check how much investment it has poured into Chinese companies. He's also revoked voting authority on those decisions from outside fund managers. In a statement, DeSantis said, "If you look at how these major companies behave when faced with Chinese disapproval, they censor what the CCP tells them to censor, and we see groveling apologies."
I think that the U.S. As a whole should be disentangling from China, but certainly our investment should be disentangling.
Florida currently has the fourth largest state retirement system in the U.S. It holds more than $200 billion in assets.
I think what I'd like is, one, to have the SBA survey the investments that are currently being done. I know most of our stuff, we're probably very little in China compared to where some other states are, but still, I think it's important that people know that. And then when the legislature comes back, they can make potentially statutory changes to say that this Communist Party of China, that's not a vehicle that we want to be entangled with.
In recent years, the federal government has also tightened the rules for investing in Chinese companies deemed suspicious. The Treasury Department keeps a blacklist of companies that it says support China's military, and American investors are banned from buying those stocks. Even so, a lot of American savings end up funding Chinese companies through U.S. state and pension funds. According to U.S. government data, the state of California has poured more than $8.4 billion into Chinese securities since 1992. That's followed by the Alaska Permanent Fund Corp. With more than $2 billion and the Teacher Retirement System of Texas with more than $1.1 billion. Other U.S. states with major investment sunk into China include New York, New Jersey, Colorado, Wisconsin, Kentucky, and Ohio, among others.